Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm so sorry for the delay. In this video I'm going to tell you guys what Freeform locks is all about, what you need to know, how you can achieve those banging locks you see on Instagram. So first of all, this is my hair, my afro. If you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, Chiderastephen, you already know. Now this is my locks. I decided to lock my hair, and this also is, I started with 2-strand twist. So this is my hair on the first day one. Let's do a rewind. Okay, this is my afro back again. My hair is super thick and full and all of that, and these are some of the stages that my locks have been through. This is 3 months update for my locks so far. The twist, if you watch closely, you notice that the twist pattern faded from the first photo to the second photo. And then this is also when my locks were 2 months old. And I'm just going to roll in clips of other people, and I'm going to talk about what Freeform locks is all about. First, Freeform locks is about leaving your natural hair to lock on its own. And contrary to belief, Freeform locks is not about it's not always the Rastafarian and Jamaican people and all of that. If you are in Nigeria or if you are in Ghana, West Africa mostly, people like to refer to this Freeform locks as dada. Some people still call them dreadlocks, and there are so many opinions concerning these things, but it's not all that important. Okay, so Freeform locks is when you allow your hair to grow and form on its own naturally. And you know, the tricky part is that with natural hair, you don't have to do anything. Once you wash your hair, and your hair is just going to lock on its own naturally. That's the amazing part of having black, you know, the whole melanin stuff. I honestly don't know about white people, but I know that locks is something with black people solely. Okay, and I can see you're going to see a lot of females in this clip, and that's because I feel like females are always expected to live up to societal standard and European beauty standards and all of that. And I'm really proud and happy to see people that decide that, okay, I want to go the natural way, and then you also want to go like the Freeform way, the locks way. If you are a natural, you will know that in the whole natural hair community, there's also like discrimination and all of that. And people that have locks are looked down on upon, like, it's like, oh my god, what is this? Now when you have Freeform locks, like, yikes. That's story for another day, yo. So just like I said, how do you achieve Freeform locks? Okay, with Freeform locks, you can start with so many ways. Okay, you can start with twists, like I told you, I start with 2-strand twists. You can start with finger coils, you can start with braids, or you can just allow your hair to freeform. You know, people are always like, okay, I want my locks to be certain shape, I want my locks to be certain size and all of that. So they go ahead to first twist it, braid it, and count. Okay, I have 60 locks, I have 50 locks, I have 42, I have 70, I have 100. Okay, these things, they are not all that important. It depends on you. When starting your lock journey, okay, you should take 2 things. You should write down 2 things. Yeah, what size of locks did you have? And then there's one rule of thumb you should remember. Yeah, when starting your lock journey, you should know that any twist or braid that you have, your actual lock, when your hair matures, there are stages of locks too. That is another video. Your actual lock is going to be twice the size. Okay, so if you started with like a finger sized braid or finger sized twist, you should know that when your locks mature in the next 6 months, if you are freeforming, it's going to be thicker. It's going to be twice the size of that. Yeah, and also there's also another thing. Okay, the same way people look at natural hair and they're like, oh my god, I love your kinks, I love your coils, your hair is so fluffy, oh, are you mixed with this, I mixed with that. You should know that when you look at people's locks and you admire them, like, oh my god, I love your locks, they're so thick, they're so full, they're so all of this, you should also remember that you might start your journey and your hair might not look exactly the same, you know, like your hair icon. Because the amazing thing is that no 2 head of hairs are the same thing. Okay, and I feel like that's what makes us unique. Okay, you can admire people and all of that, but then don't expect your hair to be exactly like another person's hair. just love your hair, love yourself, be confident, wash your hair, drink water, do the basic stuff, and then your hair is going to blossom. Trust me, your hair is going to blossom so well. So let's move on to, as I spoke about, what influences your lock appearance is your natural hair texture and the size that you started your locks, but although sometimes, so people do this stuff, they call it Congo. People merge their locks. They always feel like, oh my god, this lock is too tiny, and then they twist two locks together, so they tend to bond. You don't need gels or anything. You just merge your locks, and you can probably palm roll it, and then it tends to just bond on its own. Okay, let's move on to stages of locks. I'm just going to do this briefly. I'm going to do another video on this. It's just like the natural hair thingy, where people are like, oh my god, short natural hair is not so fine. Natural hair is only fine when it's long, especially fussy hair, blah blah blah. People think there's the ugly phase of lock. Personally, I don't believe there's the ugly phase of lock. Okay, I feel like it's about the confidence. Oh, yo, before we continue, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, and don't forget to share. Okay, back to the video. So people feel like there's the ugly stage of lock and all of that. I feel like it's more about confidence, because people are exposed to the media. We see so many different things. We see women having perfect body sizes, boobs to ass ratio, curly hair, all of those things are pushed, and people just feel like, okay, this is the only thing that's beautiful. If my hair doesn't come out like this, then I'm ugly. Yo. No, they think like that, guy. You understand? No, they allow person they pause and stand inside your brain. You got to wake up, okay? You have to be conscious, okay. So there are different phases. There's the starter locks. I feel like my hair is still in the starter locks phase. Check my Instagram out, Chiderastephen at @stolid_p. My hair is still in the starter locks phase. That's what I feel, actually, because according to my research, freeform locks are going to take about 6 to 9 months before they fully mature. So there's the starter locks, there's the budding phase, and then there's just it's about 4 stages. I don't want to waste much of your time. So let's move on to the product I use on my hair. People always want to ask me like, yo, what product do you use on your hair and all of that. And then, so it's very basic. I try to keep it simple all the time. I try to keep it very simple. I use my hair oil, and the very good thing about this hair oil is that I sell it. Okay, I sell it. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Ghana, you can get this oil for a very good price. Trust me, baby, you are buying something good from me. You're buying organic, you're buying quality, you're buying African, you're buying nature, baby, because I make quality stuff, because I love quality stuff. In this hair oil, okay, you have the essential oils that you need, and you have the career oils that you need. Okay, just send a message, drop a comment, and then I'll link you up. So I use my hair oil, and I use my African black soap. Yes, I use the liquid version, and I also sell this African black soap. Has the necessary herbs that you need for your hair to blossom, to keep your scalp clean, and to keep your hair free of any jaga, you understand. And there's also another addition. I like to keep it simple, because the main goal about the freeform lock is minimalism. Keep it simple, love your hair, it's going to blossom. An addition is the natural aloe vera plant. If you have the aloe vera plant, you see that aloe vera plant that we use at home, it's very good for freeform locks. Like, it is just perfect. Trust me, just perfect. Okay, so okay, another thing I want to remind you guys of, okay, with freeform locks, okay, when you start your freeform locks journey, please and please, I beg you, a lot of people don't know this. Okay, you're going to see a lot of people say, oh, come, make I do this one for you, I go rub am this one, I go put this one inside, it go form where it go. My dear, do not listen to them, because you might end up having build up. And trust me, build up is a nasty thing. I've never had one before. I've seen photos of them, I've seen videos of them. It looks like yikes. Okay, you don't want to have build up. So please and please, do not use those products with chemicals in them, because the thing with locks is that, locks is like a whole lot of energy. in one place, and then you're trying to put this artificial negative stuff and it's saying no and you force it, so definitely you're going to get build up. Please avoid all that. And I try to keep it simple, you know. I wash once a week or more, depending on how your hair is, basically. So you know what, leave questions in the comment section if you have any question for me, and then that is just how I'm going to wrap it up. You know, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I feel like this video is me just being, you know, being myself. Thank you so much for staying on my channel, and you know, I love you guys so much. Leave a comment, like the video, share it. You know, peace out. Is your girl Chidera. Bye.